Merchant Warehouse, and I'm sure Colin will have a little bit to say about that. But via our payment integration, our credit integration to Merchant Warehouse, it enables gift cards. That's through a partner of theirs called STS, Smart Transaction Systems. The customer is simply responsible for the cost of their cards. The processing is free. All they need to do is during this merchant boarding process with Merchant Warehouse is let them know, let the salesperson they're working with, that they need to get set up with gift card as well. If it's very important to them, they can always let us know that it's important, and we can get a contact to them, during that process as well. Now, as far as receipts, I'm really not sure in general what you're looking for on that one, Ray. But you can control the receipt, the content that's on the receipt there, as far as the establishment, the name, and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I couldn't give you more on that one.
Looks like Ray's asking, can receipts be stored?
Can receipts be stored? I don't believe so, Ray.
Ray, if you'd like, actually this is for everyone on the webinar right now. If you'd like to go to the chat section, if you guys see that feature, go ahead and just type your chat messages or your questions in there, and we'll be able to get to them either right now, or if it's Merchant Warehouse related, Colin will get to those at the end.
Great, thanks, Patrick. Were there any other questions that you're coming across?
No, it looks like it's all quiet on the chat and question front for right now. That's about it.
Great.
We want to hand it over to Colin now?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this over to Colin.
All right, I'll give you a call later on this afternoon. Looks like Colin's getting this set up right now. Colin, are you on the line there?
I am. Thank you very much, Dylan. I appreciate that. My name's Colin Toomey. I'm the VAR Alliance Manager with Merchant Warehouse. Can everyone see the presentation here?
Yeah, it looks like it's
good. Looks good? Okay, perfect. So let me just make sure everything's good on my end here. Okay. So basically, Merchant Warehouse has teamed up with PointOS. We do the credit card processing. We have a direct integration with them. So we are a certified point-of-sale partner, PointOS partner. Let me just go right along here. Who is Merchant Warehouse? Merchant Warehouse helps thousands of merchants to process credit card payments. It's PIN debit, rewards cards, gift cards, as Dylan mentioned, using any payment device. We develop compliant, secure gateways and processing solutions for point-of-sale systems such as this. We are dedicated to customer service and partner satisfaction, much in the way that PointOS just mentioned. And by the numbers, we have over 80,000 active merchants, 9 million transactions per month, and 70 billion annual processing dollars in processing volume. We also have over 250 dedicated employees. So your customer service is coming from in-house. That goes for all of your customers and for you, the VARs. For the PointOS reseller, Merchant Warehouse is really a one-stop shop for you guys, for you folks, the VARs. So we take care of all your payment processing needs, from whether that be the gateway, which directly integrates with PointOS. We are truly an industry-leading partner with benefits and residual revenues. So we are obviously, we share revenue with you, the VARs. For merchants, we are competitively priced on the merchant account end of things. So we also have award-winning customer service, all in-house. It's going to be handled by our folks here. And we have a professional team, including myself and a couple other people, dedicated specifically to PointOS and your clients' needs. I should also add that your merchants, when they sign up with Merchant Warehouse, they don't need to sign a long-term agreement. So you're not kind of forcing them into anything. We have to earn their business the same way that we have to earn yours on a month-to-month basis. So the Merchant Warehouse Partner Program We have free merchantware software solutions for PointOS clients. So there's not going to be any upfront software costs or anything like that, or gateway fees. On this, you can run pre-authorizations on credit cards. You can charge your tab to the credit card, void a charge, add gratuity, refund, and set up auto batches. The value-added programs and technology that we have, as Dylan mentioned, the SDS, we have the free gift card processing. Also, we have full end-to-end encryption on all of our devices. So merchant-focused process, we have end-to-end account set up. So we have a full sales team here that's going to be able to take care of all your merchants directly. You can do the paperwork yourself if that's something that you wanted to do. But we do have a sales force here who are dedicated to accounts such as PointOS. So there's no paperwork or rate quotes that you'd have to go ahead and deal with. It's a very simple application process. Most of it is all online. And as I mentioned, we have a sales team here, very experienced. They're actually the best of the best from our company, who are working with your merchants to get their applications approved and the paperwork done. And we also have very competitive merchant account pricing. So that's not going to be an issue there. You're going to earn lifetime residual revenue. So as long as they're processing with Merchant Warehouse, you, the VAR, are going to be making money. You'll also have access to our Partner Resource Center. You'll have residual reporting. You'll have access to our portal, up-to-date lead and account information through that portal. You'll have marketing support and materials, and access to training tools. I actually can do one-on-one trainings with anyone who would be interested in that to kind of help you through the process. You'll have a dedicated account manager. That'd probably be me working with you to do those trainings. You can ask me questions. I'll be a resource for you. We also have free unlimited in-house technical support. So if your merchant or you have questions about any specific account, they're going to be able to call in and deal with someone right down the hall from me, and I can talk to them as well. So that's a huge benefit of working with Merchant Warehouse. We're also PCI and PADSS compliant. All of our solutions are. We're also going to be able to educate you on that, so you can talk to your merchants about that as well. Let's see here. So kind of a summary. PointOS and Merchant Warehouse partnership provides resellers an opportunity to complete payment processing solutions to their clients. Discover the Merchant Warehouse Partner Program. We have the lifetime residual revenue that you'll be making. Merchantware for PointOS clients. That's, again, totally free, no additional costs or third parties involved. So it truly is a one-stop shop for you and for your merchants. PCI and PADSS compliant solutions. Again, the award-winning customer support that you're going to be able to take advantage of, as well as your merchants, and best price merchant account services. So that's pretty much the summary of our program. If you guys have questions or you wanted to email me, call me, if you want more information, please feel free to grab my contact information right here. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah, Colin, so I'm going to go ahead. You guys go ahead and start sending questions. We do have a few of them here. Some came right before Colin started. I'm going to go in order from when they were received. Looks like we have swipe gift card. That's about all it says, swipe a gift card. Not really sure what that question is. Anyone can send. Again, you guys have two ways to send. You guys can either do the chat function or through the question function, which should be on your panel when you logged in. Another question we have is, can the system, this is for Dylan or Colin, can the system accept something like an EBT card?
EBT cards specifically need to be set up through, I believe, the state. You need to be approved to take them. I'm not sure if they work within the restaurant realm of things or bar realm of things. I'd have to kind of research that and get you an exact answer on that.
Okay. And for Dylan, are you on the line still? Well, another question we have here for PointOS is why doesn't inventory tracking...
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we
yep,
can hear you.
We can hear you now.
I just wanted to comment that I just wanted to comment quickly. The EBT stuff, it's a transaction type as far as the software development company goes. The merchant stuff, you can get your answers from Colin, but from a software perspective, we haven't we don't have that payment type selected. Just simply put, we can accept credit cards, any type, the gift cards through STS, but to accept those types of cards requires an additional integration, or let's just say work on our end, and like Colin said, it's not very common in the restaurant industry.
Okay. Let me see, another question. Why doesn't, I think this one's for Dylan or for Dan, why doesn't inventory tracking do by bulk? That's how it's presented here.
It should.
Hello, Dylan?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know if I was still on there. Okay. No, it should. I'm not sure exactly what he means by bulk, but you can do it by bulk. There was a screenshot of really some kind of settings that you can change. So you can do things by case. You can do things by weight. You can do things by bottle. You can do things by can. I think using the case option or the weight option will definitely give you the type of bulk tracking that you would need.
Patrick, before we take another question, I actually wanted to add, if we could just talk quickly about the promo that we have going right now for our Q1 promotion. We are actually offering your second approval that you get with Merchant Warehouse this quarter. You would be eligible for $250 in addition to the residuals you'd be making. As far as the fifth approval goes, you'd be getting an additional $500. So there's $750 of incentives on the line. So just wanted to throw that out there for new VARs that are interested in working with us.
Okay. Dan,
just wanted to see. I'm here?
Yeah, you are. You're good.
Okay. I'm listed twice, and one of me is muted. What I'd like to see actually right now is Merchant Warehouse specific questions, and then I'm going to go into my live demo where I can show on the software itself some of the questions that people have given.
Okay. So do you want to keep answering a few questions for him, Dan?
Yeah, if you want to make me a presenter, I'll go through it. But before we leave your portion, if they have Merchant Warehouse or credit card specific questions, they can ask them now.
So yeah, we have a question here from David Moore, and it says, it's actually pretty funny. I'll read it aloud. Choice of a processor seems like the choice of a religion to some people, to the point that I cannot get them to even consider a change. Do you have any tools or documentation to help a customer to even consider changing processors? Colin? Or Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. David, I definitely would be interested in lining up. I always try to do with new VARs do a training on some suggestions that I recommend where we could talk more in depth about that. If you wanted to schedule something, I could certainly do that. It can be tough, but I could certainly kind of talk to you one-on-one, and we could also do a more in-depth training about that. Does that sound all right?
It just my experience with end users on that is you do meet, some people that go, I won't use anything but blah, blah, blah. And if you can overcome their initial fear and actually get them in touch with Merchant Warehouse and get a quote in their hands, I've converted probably 95% of those people. But getting them to the point where they're even willing to open to the idea that they're going to save money with Merchant Warehouse and enjoy the integration, that's the difficult part.
And one more question. It looks like, I don't know if Dan wants to get his plans out there, but it looks like this one's for you, Dan. Any plans for retail solutions coming up? It's coming from Ray Harrington here.
We have a lot of things in the works, but we do light retail. The only thing keeping us out of retail at this point are the ability to weigh things. If someone buys 10 pounds of beans or something like that at a coffee shop. But